Shit. Yeah, we got it. All right. Lord with us. All right. Let's see what we got. Oh.
Just came up.
All right.
You know. Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom. All
right, GMS Charlotte back at you with another live camp through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, before we get started with this lesson, we want to say Kal Halayim La Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Rakak Wadash. All right, double honors to our elders and apostles, a great millstone who taught us this truth. Double salutation to all you Akim out there laboring. The house of David that's pushing his word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom to you, brothers.
Shalom.
All right, hey, back at you with another live camp. You know, the prophets of Yahweh Shem Shai was set up to give you the warning. All right, this is the time that you should be repenting, man. All right, you jakes out there that know that you're Israelites, okay, that have the eye salve that can see that this is the end. All right, you should be in the spirit of repenting, man. Okay, the Lord is coming back to bring heavy judgment, swift judgment upon the planet Earth. All right, and we pray that we be found worthy, you know, to be exempt from them judgments, man. Okay, this is why we push. This is why we labor. Okay, because we know that Yahweh Shem Shai is going to bring down a mighty sword upon this land, man. Okay, so you're witnessing literally the last days of this kingdom, man. Okay, Yahweh Shem Shai has appointed Esau, you know, to rule for a specific time. Daniel's 5 and 26. It tells you that the Lord has numbered this kingdom and finished it. You know, the Lord willing is let's be edifying, man. We just gonna get right into the scriptures and edify. You know, another day to edify the hopeful elect out there. You know,
right.
But give me that Isaiah 52.
Okay.
Khan.
This is Isaiah 52 and 1.
Khan.
Awake, awake, put thy strength, O Zion, put on thy strength, thy beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city. From henceforth there shall no more come into thee uncircumcised and unclean.
Right. So the word awake goes back to stir up, man. Okay, because remember, the Lord is stirring up our minds, our pure minds, to a way of remembrance, man. Okay, so it said awake, awake, and put on thy strength, O Zion, the beautiful garments, which represents this truth, man. Okay, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right, this word. All right, to fully cling on to the word of Yahweh Shem Shai, man, because this is gonna be our ticket out of here, man. You know, all those doubters and unbelievers out there, man, they're not gonna have no covering. All right, when this shit actually hits the fan, man.
That's right.
Okay, because you see right now, this is a test run in the spirit. You know, the shutdown of America. These devils are actually seeing, and what these people are, how they're reacting. You know, to America getting shut down. You know, they close down what they call non-essentials. All right, you can't buy seeds, certain amounts of clothes. You know, it's getting ready to. We're coming into food shortages, famine in the land. Okay, so the point is that it's a high time for you jakes out there that's straddling the fence to come out of sleep, man. Okay, the doors of grace are closing. If you can't see that or not, man. You know, you got something up? Go ahead up.
Verse 2. Shake thyself from the dust, arise and sit down, O Jerusalem.
All right, it says shake thyself from the dust, meaning come out of that confusion, man. Okay, come back to the light. You see, go ahead.
Lose thyself from the bands of thy neck, O captive daughter of Zion.
Yep, O captive daughter of Zion, man. And we're in that time of what? The Lord is getting ready to turn back the captivity of Zion.
That's right.
Meaning he's going to redeem us from this captivity. All right, we're getting ready to be redeemed out of Babylon, man. You see? Go ahead.
For thus saith the Lord, ye have sold yourselves for naught, and ye shall be redeemed without money.
Keep going.
For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, my people went down aforetime into Egypt to sovereign there, and the Assyrian oppressed them without cause.
Yep. Go ahead, and that's just proof that, you know, Babylon, you know, synonymous with Egypt, Assyria, Rome. Okay, all these places are all in one. You see,
they're all bondage.
It's all bondage. Okay, keep going.
Now therefore, what have I here, saith the Lord, that the people is taken away for naught. They that rule over them make them to howl, saith the Lord, and my name continually every day is blasphemed.
Right, because we're suffering affliction over here, man. It said they, what did it say? They said they that rule over them make them to howl, man. Because hey, the supplications, the cries of the elect are going up to the Heavenly Father, man. Okay, the scriptures tell you that the Lord has heard the cries, man. Matter of fact, give me that in Psalms 34 real quick. Psalms 34 verse 15 about how the Lord hears the cries of the righteous, man. Okay.
Psalms 34 and 15.
God.
The eyes of the Lord are upon the righteous, and his ears are open unto their mercy.
Yep.
The face of the Lord is against them that do evil, to cut out the remembrance of them from the earth.
Keep reading.
God, it says, the righteous cry, and the Lord heareth, and delivereth them out of all trouble.
Right, you see that?
All their trouble.
So the Lord hears the cries of the righteous, man. The Lord is hearing our prayers, man. Okay. He's hearing the prayers, the curses that we're sending up against this kingdom, these devils. Okay. So the Lord is about to make a move, man. All right. That's why we always reference the chariots, man. That's the main sign. Okay, as the scriptures say, the curse that goeth over the face of the whole earth, man. These chariots that are being sighted in the heavens, these are the signs that let us know that the Lord is with us, man. The Lord is about to do a mighty act on the planet Earth, man.
Right.
You see that? Any more in there about that?
That was it.
That was it. Go ahead. I'll jump back to that.
God. This is back in Isaiah 52, verse 6.
Con.
Therefore my people shall know my name. Therefore they shall know in that day that I am that doeth speak. Behold, it is I.
Right now, and the people in the world is becoming to know the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and this is happening through the true prophets, man. Okay, that are giving you the name, that are declaring these prophecies, man. That the power of Israel is the one that doeth these things, man. Okay, keep going.
God.
And brothers, jump in whenever you know.
All right, quick precept.
Go ahead.
Just land backing off that. This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 8.
Yep.
It reads, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
Go ahead, bro. You got
The souls of the just is the hopeful elect that's waking up on the four corners of the earth. They're complaining continually in the spirit of being against Babylon, you know, and they have spoken against this wicked place.
Come.
The scriptures tell us that that the just would be standing boldly in the face of such that have afflicted him.
Yep.
You know, so that's the elect waking up, speaking against Babylon.
Come.
You know, coming against this place. You know, prophesying against Babylon, because this has been that golden cup that's in the Lord's hand.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord he got it out for Babylon. You know, he spoke about all the kingdoms when he spoke about Babylon being the last one, that he's saving the best for last.
That's right.
You know, this is the last dance right here. You know, this is it. So the Most High, you know, that righteous indignation he has it the most for Babylon.
Come.
You know?
Beautiful point, man. Because hey, we're complaining, man. We're in that time where they're gonna force these vaccinations, man.
Yep.
Okay. So this is a heavy time to be complaining to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man, to be praying to the Lord, man. Because the biggest fight of our lives is coming, man. Okay. When they issue this thing, the vaccinations, the chip, okay, they're already destroying the food crops. Farmers are not farming anymore. Okay, they're running out of food. They're running out of resources. Trucks are not going to be able to deliver to these grocery stores anymore. So we see, like the brother gets into, the gradualism, man. Okay, this place is gradually being chipped away little by little. Okay, and to the point where it's going to be too late, because people are going to find out, but it's going to be done by then, man. When all the hell breaks through, the seditions of men, the riots, people dying. Okay, you can see it being set up right before your face, man. You know.
That's why the scripture was talking about you know, how we clap our hands and they ain't dance. You know, we lamented for them, and they're not mourning, because we're giving you the warnings, but the people are not taking heed. And so when this shit finally comes to fruition full scale, where they actually see everything that's taking place, man, like I said, it's gonna be too late for these people out here, man.
That's right. And to land back off that point, you see America is shutting down. There's an article. There's one that Broad Brothers probably have seen. That's the one about South Dakota. You know, the meat plant in South Dakota, Smithfield, closed down because allegedly it was 200 people that tested positive for COVID-19.
There you go.
Now there's more than just that. Now I find that it was funny to me because that was a big time pork processing factory.
Yep.
Showing you how about Shimmy Awashai making mockery of these devils.
Yep.
Now, because these devils love that pork. Now, this is on USA Today.
Yep.
This was just last night. It says officials, or you just go to USA Today and go Tyson's Food. It says officials urge Tyson Foods to shut down plant after employees test positive for COVID-19. So now you're seeing more and more. Tyson's is one of your major, chicken producing companies in the world. So now you're seeing through that gradualism the brothers is talking about. You're seeing little by little, this place is shutting down. Because this place is finished. Like the brother said, the Most High number this place to be destroyed.
That's right.
So we're seeing that, and we're seeing it through the Lord systematically destroying Babylon.
Got a quick precept. This is Ezekiel chapter 14. Right, exactly. This is Ezekiel chapter 14, verse 12, and it says, "The word of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai came again to me, saying, Son of man, when the land sinneth against me by trespassing grievously, then will I stretch out my hand upon it, and I will break the staff of the bread thereof, and will send famine upon it, and will cut off man and beast from it." All right, so this is the beginning stages of famine, man.
Yep.
All the factories getting shut down. They're cutting down the food supply, okay? Because Esau's purposely it's been coming out that Esau is purposely destroying the food supply, man.
Right.
So they're orchestrating a worldwide famine right along, and you got what the plague of locusts that's plaguing over there in the Middle East, Europe, and whatnot. That's destroying all the crops. So this thing is being set up perfectly, man. But jump back to that for me. You got anything?
Can I make one point?
Go ahead, yeah, add in there.
Bible Kushas. That's a lot.
Add in there, brother.
All right. To nail that point home, we know it's going to be a famine of food eventually. Now, this one just came out just maybe like earlier this morning. Just land backing. It says meat factories are shutting down across the country. Will there be a shortage of food? This is the article. This is from USA Today. This is what USA Today got to say. It says in early March, hand sanitizer started flying off shelves. Then it became nearly impossible to find toilet paper in many stores. Now, as several of the nation's largest meat processing plants have been forced to temporarily close due to coronavirus pandemic, meat producers are warning of potential shortages in the crisis as the crisis continues to disrupt operations for an extended period of time. So now we're seeing that more and more, that there's this idea that there's going to be a shortage of food. That we're seeing it come to fruition. It's
prophecy.
actually here. It's prophecy. We're seeing prophecy actually being unfolded right before our very eyes, which is there will be, because now you're hearing the talk of it, being more and more so, because what are you going to do when the one company, I think, produced 5 to 7%, and then you got 2 or 3 more companies now.
Yep.
Now you're looking at 25, 30, 40% of the meat, where you got almost 400 million people in America. Where the hell is it going to come from? America produces a lot more meat than many countries across the world does. A lot of cattle is in America. So now you see, not only here, but in other places too.
Yep.
So that's the effect for you Jakes is on the other side of the water too.
Yep.
They don't want to adhere to what Yahweh Shem Yahushua got to say. Hey, it's coming for you too.
Yep.
Right.
Not just for Babylon, for all you Jakes, wherever you're going to be at.
It's going to get ugly.
It's going to get real ugly. That was all I had, bro.
So go ahead.
Back to Isaiah 52:7.
Yep.
How beautiful upon the mountains are the feet of him that bringeth good tidings, that publish peace, and that bringeth good tidings of good.
Right, that's the prophets, man. It said that publish peace, man. All right, we're making Yahweh Shem Yahushua public, man. We're making this word known through the Spirit. Keep going.
That publish salvation.
Yep.
That saith unto Zion, thy God reigneth.
Right, that's what we say, man. That your power is the true power, that he reigneth, man. That publishes unto Zion, man. That salvation coming, man. Salvation is for you tribes, man. Okay, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Hispanics, man. All right, and also you confusion of face brothers. The scriptures say that my heritage is like unto a speckled bird, man.
That's right.
All right, so the seed line of Israel is scattered to the 4 corners of the earth, man. But salvation is being prepared for you, man. For them that have the eyes to see. Keep going.
Okay, verse 8. Thy watchmen shall lift up the Salakia. Thy watchmen shall lift up the voice. With the voice together shall they sing.
Yeah, the watchmen, the prophets. Give me Ezekiel 3:17, just to add on to that. Somebody give me Jeremiah 6:7. Okay,
I get Jeremiah.
because it said, "Thy watchmen lift up the voice, man." We've been lifting up the voice, man. The scriptures call us to raise our voices up as a trumpet, man. Okay, give them warning from me, as the scriptures say.
You said Ezekiel 3 and 16?
3 and 17.
All right, this is Ezekiel 3 and verse 17. It reads, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
Yep.
Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
Right, that's it, man. We the Lord has set up his men to be watchmen over the souls, man, over the souls of you Jakes, man. Give them warning from me, man. Okay, because what? And we talked about it yesterday. In this time we living in, man, people want answers, man.
Yep.
They want to know what the hell is going on, man. What is this government planning on doing? What's going on around the world? Because in the midst of this COVID-19 scare campaign, it's different prophecies taking place around the world, man. Earthquakes, volcanoes erupting, World War III, proxy wars going on in the Middle East. Okay, you got food shortages, people getting put to death.
Famine of the word.
Famine of the word.
Yeah.
You know, suicide rates are skyrocketing, man, because people can't take being in the house, man. People can't take sitting their asses still, man. Yeah, especially this young generation. They through, man. So people are just bugging out worldwide, man. But the ones that have stability are the men of the Lord, man. You see, Isaiah 33 and 6.
Yep.
You know, give me that Jeremiah 6 and
6 and 7.
6 and 7. Bible
It's Jeremiah 6 and verse 7. As the fountain casteth out her waters, so she casteth out her wickedness.
Mm-hmm.
Violence and spoils is heard in her. Before me continually is grieved and wounds.
That's Jeremiah 6 and 7.
Con.
Salaki, that might have been the wrong one. Salaki.
Oh, about the trumpet.
Yeah, give me that if you got that. Jeremiah 6 and 17. Salakia.
6 and 17.
Yeah, Salakia.
It's Jeremiah 6 and 17. Also, I set watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet.
Yep.
But ye said, we have not hearkened.
Right, because Jake ain't gonna hearken. 2/3 of our people, the majority of Israel ain't gonna hearken. Majority of our people are still concerned that the America opens back up May 1st, man.
Yeah.
Niggas worried about America opening back up, getting their jobs back, man.
Yep.
They stimulus checks coming in, man. Ain't nobody worried about the return of our Lord and Savior, man. That's the least, the furthest thing away from their mind, man.
Hey,
you know?
And if I can get a
got it?
quick precept, you know what I'm saying, on the prophecy of this place not being healed, man. Hey, like just here in Charlotte, they said, hey, a lot of these businesses that shut down, they gonna stay down, man, because they ran out of money pretty much, man.
This yep. The small business loan joint, yep.
The small business loan ran out.
Yep.
This is the herd. Charlotte small businesses in limbo as stimulus loan program runs out of money. The title says it all, man. So a lot of you people that thought you was gonna just pop back into the workforce, hey, it's gonna be far less jobs out here, man.
Yep. Yeah, the spirit of uncertainty is all in the air right now, man.
Yep.
Okay, because people don't know. Hey, this past month of April, okay, people were short on their rents, man.
God.
They were short on their rents, their bills, car notes. These, yep.
1 and 3.
Yep. You see? You got anything else you want to bring out on that?
Nah, that was it. I was just adding on that.
No, go ahead, brother. Bring it out.
This is it's like
y'all brothers can jump in there.
19 and 3.
Come.
It says it's like not 19 and 3.
Yeah, if you the spirit on you. Yep.
It says, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do.
Come.
Yep.
So the economy for America is through, man. You know, so that's why you hear all these things about these businesses, shut down. You gotta just come to the realization, like they're not gonna open back up. Like I said, they don't have the money to sustain, their lots, man. A lot of these businesses, they haven't been able to keep up with their rent, so they're not bringing in the same revenue that they was bringing in before this whole quarantine. So
absolutely,
they're shut down because they can't afford to stay open, man.
That's right.
That's why you're seeing like a lot of these places, besides like the big corporations, they have to shut down, man.
That's right.
And then even on the big corporation side, man, shit, America's giving them. They didn't run out of funds when it came to bailing these bigger corporations out, man. You know what I'm saying? They got what was it? Was it 500 million? It was a $500 million bailout across these bigger corporations, and it's like shit. That money ain't going nothing but CEOs and shit because they shutting the stores and shit down anyway. They laying people off. You know what I'm saying? Like Walmart. Like if you go into Walmart, like how you would see an employee damn near on every aisle. Shit, you go to Walmart, it's damn near ghost town for people that work there, man.
Yeah.
Niggas outside trying to guide people in and out, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, it's martial law at Walmart, man. All them
Yeah.
damn cameras they
Right.
had on the building, man. That shit looked like a straight up base out there, man.
Concentration camp.
Yeah, yeah.
Come in this way, leave out that
Come.
way. Yeah, then eventually, you know, they're gonna take the leave out, pour it out, man.
Come.
It's just in there.
Hey,
Come.
yeah, like you was talking about the small business loans, but also for the major corporations, 'cause you got like the airline industry, the whole transportation industry. They've been trying to pump money into that, but like 75-80% of the planes ain't even flying no more.
Come on, man.
They just sit, collecting
Over
dust,
with, man.
which is showing you that the transportation say all of it's done. I got a
Right.
precept for that.
Come.
This is Isaiah 47, start at 1.
Come.
down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
And that's that dust, that confusion. I'm
Come.
speaking about. Sit on the ground, there is no throne. This place is being the throne.
Come.
So what's so hard about that to see that this is finished?
Come.
And it's time to get with Yahweh Shemiel Shah.
That's
It's
right.
time to get on the winning team.
That's right.
It says, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
Come on.
This place ain't what you thought it was.
Yep.
You know, for all the people who've always wanted to come to America, or for us that have been, you know, in America, thinking that this place was something that is not. When you come into the knowledge of this truth, you realize that America is a piece of shit.
Come.
You know, this place is a cesspool for wickedness,
Come.
and the Most High hate this place. So you should hate this place.
Yep.
Right.
So that dust, that confusion is what we're seeing right now. The whole this whole system shutting down before your very eyes.
Come.
Now who gonna stand up for Yahweh Shem Yahushua is the question.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, who is really with the Lord and who's not?
Yep.
The majority of you Jakes is not, because the Most High already said that you're not gonna accept him.
That's why they're gonna be in the dust.
Yep.
All right, because Jake don't understand the new norm is the new world order, man.
Yep.
Okay, that's code language by these devils telling you that, look, you're a part of this is the part of the new world order, man. Okay, things will never be the same.
Hey, what did Trump say? You know, in one of them press conferences, he pretty much said, you know, this new system that he's bringing out is going to try a lot of Americans, man.
God.
You know,
That's right, bro.
so because they're, like I said, they're getting ready for that new world order, man. You know, so
God.
the ones that don't want to comply, they're just going to get rid of, man. Which is mainly talking about the prophets, man.
God.
You know, the believers of the Lord.
That's it. That's it. Jump back to the
That's
Isaiah.
Okay.
Oh, sure.
Back in Isaiah 52 and 8. Thy watchmen shall lift up the voice, with the voice together shall they sing, for they shall see eye to eye when the Lord shall bring again Zion.
Right, because the elect will see eye to eye, man, meaning being on one accord, man. There ain't gonna be no wavered doctrines, all right? There ain't gonna be no disagreements on what's being taught, man. The elect are on one accord, man, teaching the same thing, man. Of one mind, as the scriptures say. Keep going.
Break forth into joy, sing together, ye waste pace, Salakia, ye waste places of Jerusalem.
Yep.
For the Lord have comforted his people, he have redeemed Jerusalem.
God, the Lord has comforted his people. How did the Lord do that? Through the Holy Spirit, man.
Yep.
Okay, which is the comforter, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Okay, because we have the truth, man. We have the light to what's going on in the midst of darkness, man.
That's right.
Okay, Isaiah 60:2 tells you that the world dwells in gross darkness, even the people, man. Because people are oblivious to their own destruction that's being prepared for them, man. You know, here it is, like we were saying, Jake is worried about this economy opening back up, not knowing that death is being prepared for his ass, man. They got agendas set up, all right, to start chipping and rounding people up, vaccinating you, okay, separating you from your family, requiring you to receive, you know, the vaccinations to go back to work, because that's what's gonna happen. It's a test run, man. Yep. They're gonna open up different pockets of the economy.
Yep.
And they're gonna say, look, if you want your job back, if you want to be able to have access to do X, Y, and Z, you got to take the vaccination.
That's right.
Okay, you got to take the chip. All right, in order for you to dwell in this new norm society, man. All right, so if you can't see this shit, hey, you're gonna get destroyed, man. Bottom line, man. Okay, keep going now.
Verse 10. The Lord have made bare his holy arm in his eyes of all the nations, and all the ends of the earth shall see the salvation of our God.
Right, like it tells you what wisdom of Solomon 5, man. All right, that everybody's going to see the salvation of the elect, man. You know, with the strangeness of thy salvation, man. Okay, you're gonna see the Lord is gonna make sure that these people, these non-believers, these scoffers, see these chariots come down and deliver the elect, man, and also bring destruction as well, man.
That's right.
Go ahead, Ak.
This is verse 11. Depart ye, go ye out from hence. Touch no unclean thing, Go ye out of the midst of her, be ye clean that bear the vessels of the Lord.
Right. So the Lord told us to depart from this place, man. Be ye clean, man. What is that getting into, man? Is that talking about physically getting on a plane and leaving, going to another country? No, it's talking about depart from this land spiritually, man.
Yep.
Come out of her, my people, man. Get your mind right, man. Be ye clean, man. Because when you separate yourself from the ways of this land, that's the start of you becoming clean, man. You know, that's the repenting, man. Washing away of your sins, man. You know, so it's time for Jake to truly come out of this place, man. There's no hope for this place, man. If you can't already tell or not, man. Okay, keep going up.
I got 2 precepts to go to what you said.
You got it, my brother. Go ahead.
One is
Start back at 11 too.
John. First one I'm gonna get is John. Just to land back, John 15 and 3. It says, "Now you are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you."
Beautiful.
That was Yahushua speaking, right?
Beautiful.
Romans 12 and starting at verse 2. And it says, "And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind."
That's how you depart from this place.
Yep.
By being transformed by the renewing of your mind. Go ahead.
Yep. That ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High.
Right. So that's what it's about. Go ahead. You can eat off that.
No. Yeah, that's the clean. That's the being clean. It also says it here in Ephesians. Let me get this Ephesians. Ephesians, I think it's 5. Ephesians 5 and verse 26. It says that he may sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of the water by the word.
Yep, that's the baptism.
Clean. That's the baptism. Yep.
So that's the true baptism is the washing of this word, man.
Yep.
The Lord washes you with this word and you become a new man. All right. You have a new way of thinking, man.
Yep.
You know, you have a new conversation or conduct about yourself.
That's right.
All right. Give me that one too in Jeremiah 4 and 14 that goes into the washing of the word and becoming clean. Yep.
Because you had the Lord speaking to Nicodemus, telling him he had to be born again. And he didn't understand at first what Yahushua was saying. He was saying, am I going to have to go back through the womb and be born again? He said, no, you got to be born. He was basically telling him you got to be born again through this truth, through being like a newborn baby, you know, receiving this truth, basically putting everything in the world that you've known. And if I'm not mistaken, he was a Pharisee. If I'm not mistaken, Nicodemus was. All the stuff you learn, put that aside and learn this truth that I'm about to give to you. You know,
that's right. This is crucial time, man. Hey, the Lord still has that door of grace open, man. Okay, Jake got to take advantage of that, man. Because the famine of the word was coming, like you was mentioning. Famine of the word, the prophets ain't gonna be out here teaching. They're gonna shut the internet down. The internet is gonna be regulated. I had an article pulled up about how China pretty much is shutting down all fake news, man. Anything that they deem fake news or anything that's being said against the government, they shutting all of that shit down. Right. So all those things are coming to America, man.
They already doing that now on social media, like Facebook and Instagram. You know, if you post anything about like the coronavirus or like the 5G or anything like that, you saw automatically dub that as fake news, and you know they'll put a disclaimer on there. You can click on it and let you know, like, well, this isn't true, or it's partially true, or whatever they tell you is fake news. Though, but anything that's speaking out against what these devils are doing.
It wasn't CDC approved or something like that. That's only what it puts a tag on it, says it's not CDC approved or some shit.
That's right. That's right. Give me that real quick in that Jeremiah 4:14.
Jeremiah 4:14. O Jerusalem, wash thy heart from wickedness, that thou mayest be saved.
Right. So how do you wash your heart from wickedness? Through the washing of this word, man. That's the baptism. All right. It said, read that one more time.
It says, O Jerusalem, wash thine heart from wickedness.
Wash thy mind from wickedness. Go ahead.
That thou mayest be saved.
That thou mayest be saved, man. All right. This is our ticket out of here, man. Reforming our hearts to the ways of the Lord is our ticket out of here, man. Yeah. Okay, we need to be doing everything we can to get in the good graces of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because hey, the Lord is coming with death, man. All right, we've been bringing that out for years, man. It's all written throughout the scriptures that the time of judgment is going to happen, come upon the house of Israel.
That's right.
Okay.
It says, how long shall thy vain thoughts lodge with thee?
Yeah, how long shall those vain and worthless thoughts lodge in your mind, man? You still got niggas worried about, hey, when America open back up, I'm gonna still try to be famous. I'm gonna still try to achieve my goals. I'm gonna still try to, get this bag. You know.
Hey, this nigga still looking for fucking Jordans, man.
Come on, man.
Yeah, when the Corona shoes first started, they had some reverse flu game Jordans, some shit like that.
Folly.
Like, bro, where you gonna go with the
Right.
That shit's stupid.
You know,
How long will you simple want to stay simple?
come on, man.
You know, 'cause that's simple. Any talks of if you can't see what's going on, man, you are simple, man.
Come.
You know,
Jake, man.
Yep.
Still worried about going to the club.
Yep.
You know, because, hey, better believe, man, if they were to reopen this shit, like, for real, Jake would be back
they gonna go
partying.
crazy.
bro.
It be house parties, be
Yep.
parties all over
Hey,
the
they still
place,
having
man.
house parties though.
Yep.
And down here in Charlotte, they still doing that shit. You know, instead of clubbing, they got parking lot parties now, man. Where niggas just pull up and they just chill in the parking lot, drinking and smoking shit, bro. So these niggas is stupid, bro. So I'm gonna show you where Jake mind at, man. You got Instagram video
parties.
parties and shit.
Oh,
man.
yeah. Hey, niggas,
man.
hey, you niggas that
Yeah.
got your stimulus checks, man. You know, but if you owe child support, they said that stimulus check going right to the
Man,
bitch.
that shit get right to her.
So, hey, the pride of these women is about to get even more higher, man.
Yeah.
You know, so done, man.
It's crazy, man.
You know, you got it. I jump back to that.
Back in Isaiah 52, it started back at 11, right?
Yeah, 11 bump for sure.
Con. Depart ye, go ye out from hence.
That's some bullshit, bro. Go ahead, I like
You get touch no unclean thing, go ye out from the midst of her, be ye clean that bear the vessels of the Lord.
Right, go ye out of the midst of her, man. Hey, man, because this place can't be healed, man.
Hell nah, man.
This place is finished, man.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
There ain't no restoring it. Hey, look, things will not go back to normal, man.
Hey,
You know?
we just waiting for the Yahweh Shem Al Shah to bring that fatality.
Come on, man.
right.
America is like, when you about to kill him on Mortal Kombat, it's waiting for you to deliver that final blow.
Yeah. America over there dizzy. You know how they be dizzy? And shit. You know what I'm saying? You try to do the hit the button and do the fatality and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what America
This
is.
place is
You know?
days, man. You just need that knockout blow.
Right.
Like I said, anybody with sense can tell you, because you go on economic news, man. All they talking about is this is the worst recession that America's ever had in history, man.
Gone.
Yep.
You know, so they barely recovered from the last one. So how much
Yep.
more this one? When everything we know is already coming to pass, so it's finished, man.
Gone.
And you got your boy DJ Trump pretty much trying to. You got your boy DJ Trump pretty much trying to quell the people into thinking that the country's gonna reopen May 1st. But then you got to think now. Common sense will tell you, okay, well, small businesses made up for about 40% of the economy. How the fuck can you bounce back 40% of the economy when it's been shut down for 3 months? Imagine losing 40% of your income in 3 months. You can't make that back.
Hell nah, yo.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good
It's
point.
impossible, man.
So basically, they selling you people fucking pipe dreams, man. They just they just blowing smoke up you people asses, man. Because like we said, we know the majority of our people, they hope deep down inside their hearts that we're wrong, that this thing bounces back and goes back to normal, man. Like Jake really hopes that. That's why we say woe to these niggas, man.
Right.
Because they're not seeking the kingdom of heaven, man.
Yeah.
You know, they made their comfort in Egypt, man. They made Egypt their covering according to Isaiah the 30th chapter, man.
Yep.
Right.
Trusting in the shadow of Egypt. But now the shadow of Egypt is what? To their shame, man.
Yep.
Shit, right.
To their shame and confusion.
Yep.
You know, so it's beautiful how prophecy is coming to fruition like this, man.
Yep.
You know? What you had something out? Come.
Am I big in it?
Yeah, jump back to that, you know. Brothers jump in anything, just jump in, you know.
Con. This is back in Isaiah 52 and verse 12.
Come.
For ye shall not go out with haste, nor go by flight.
So that's a cut.
Mm.
Meaning that the Lord said when he told you to depart from Babylon, meaning you don't physically leave this place, man.
Yeah.
Let's talk about in the spirit.
Yeah.
Okay, he said that you should not go out with haste, nor go out by flight, man. All right, for all those clowns that flew to Israel.
They went to Demona.
Yeah, it was the Demona, you know, out there going off, man.
The flea doctrine.
Come on, yeah, the flea doctrine, man. Because you got Jakes that did that.
Yeah.
They actually was posting videos over there in Israel. Yeah, you know, we done left America, we in Israel now. Like you escaped the judgment.
Yeah, living over there and under a fucking power line and shit.
Come on, man.
Hey, Israel gonna be destroyed too.
Exactly. That's the second headquarters for these damn these
Come.
They're
Edomites,
gonna be
man.
destroyed too. So you gotta
that's
get
dumb.
them out of there.
Come on, man.
So, the Holy Land is defiled right now, man.
Come.
How you think you're gonna get saved when they're over there having fucking Pink City, man?
Come on, man.
That's crazy.
Kosher pig and shit.
Come on, man. Blasphemy.
That's super blessed.
Go ahead.
Back at it is Isaiah 52 and verse. I'm sorry, back up verse 12.
Beautiful.
For ye shall not go out with haste, nor by flight, nor will the Lord go before you. And and Yahweh of Israel will be your reward.
Right. So Yahweh Shem Shai is ultimately is going to be our protection in these times to come, man. All right. Let's jump to Revelation 18.
Okay.
All right, because all these things, the shutdown of America, all these things are written, man. The shutdown of Babylon. Okay. This place it will be no more, man.
Yep.
Okay. Let's get into that real quick. We just rolling in spirit.
Okay. This is Revelations 18:1. And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth is lightened with his glory.
Mm-hmm.
And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become habitation of devils,
Mm-hmm.
and the hold of every foul spirit.
Right. And that's what goes on in this place, man.
Yep.
This place is full of demonic spirits and everything that's contrary to the laws of the Most High, man.
Right.
Okay. This place is a foul place, man. And this is getting into this verse right here is getting into the post destruction of Babylon, man. Okay, keep going.
In the hold of every foul spirit, in the cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
Right, because this place is going to be a wasteland after the Lord brings justice to this place, man.
Right.
It's never going to be inhabited again, man.
God.
No monuments, well, that's where the capital used to be at. Ain't gonna be none of that, man.
Right. It's not gonna be like on the old Planet of the Apes, man. You go to where New York used to be. You go to see half of the Statue of Liberty sticking out the sand.
Right.
Yeah.
None of that.
Man, bro, can you read that one more time? I got a quick precept.
Yeah, you got it, brother.
And crying with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils,
Mm-hmm.
and the hold of every foul spirit,
Mm-hmm.
and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
Nahum 3:4 reads, because of the multitude of thy whoredoms, of the world-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts,
Mm-hmm.
that selleth nations through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcrafts. Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and will show the nations thy nakedness,
Mm-hmm.
and the kingdoms thy shame. Babylon is being made ashamed. Like it says in 2 Thessalonians, basically Salakia, that Babylon will be revealed in its time.
The wicked will be revealed
in its time. So showing that Babylon, is the head of that wickedness. It says that because of the multitude of thy whoredoms and the well-favored harlot, speaking of Babylon, the mistress of witchcraft, is nothing but witchcraft all through this damn place. Right. Everywhere you look, you could be looking at somebody look like a woman, but it's a man. Hey, you can have a trainee serving you food.
Yep.
This place is finished, man.
Right.
This place is nothing but wickedness, all the way through and through. Any way you look at it, all of it is wickedness. All of it is a cesspool of unrighteousness.
Yep.
It says
look at nothing that's not defiled here.
Everything is defiled.
Except for this truth, man.
Yep. That's the only thing that's pure.
Mm-hmm.
And it says that the Lord would discover thy skirts upon thy face and show thy nakedness, thy shame. Mm-hmm. So he's showing you now through the prophets the shame of this place. That this place is finished, it's gotta go, and that he about to come destroy it.
Yep.
So that's where we at. That's the place and time where we at, which is in the midst of the last of the end times prophecies.
God, that shameful spewing.
Yep.
Matter of fact, somebody give me that real quick in Habakkuk, chapter 2,
I got you.
and jump down to like verse 10 in there. It goes into the shameful spewing. Because hey, like you said, this place is being exposed as being the world is seeing the shame of this place.
Mm-hmm.
Habakkuk chapter 2 and let me get there with you real quick, Baba Bashar. It says about the shameful spewing. Somebody find that for me real quick. Yeah, I think it's the second chapter.
Yeah, verse 16.
Yeah, give me that real quick.
Verse 16.
It's Habakkuk 2:16.
Con.
Thou art filled with shame for glory.
Yep.
Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. In fact, I started 15.
Con.
Habakkuk 2:15. It says, woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth thy bottle to him, and maketh him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness.
Mm-hmm. And that's what America has done by pushing these philosophies, man.
Mm-hmm.
These wicked ass philosophies. Go ahead.
Thou art filled with shame for glory.
Right, that's the point.
Yeah.
Thou art filled for shame for glory, because what the world is seeing, all right, what the world is finding out about America is what? The slavery of the Israelites. Yeah. Okay, they're known for pedophile sex trafficking rings out here, man. These politicians, mm-hmm. people of power being involved in these high level sex trafficking rings. these satanic rituals.
Yep.
You know how they you know, they conjure up these demons. You know, they do these rituals where they're killing people and doing all types of shit, man.
And they put it in your face, and it goes right over people's heads.
Sweat right under the rug, like Pizzagate, man.
Yeah.
You know, children and these Jake kids still getting snatched up, man. Nobody's saying nothing about it, man. So, but all these things are coming out, man. The witchcraft that they put on the TV, the organ trafficking, because you know that the CIA, they pretty much run Hollywood, man.
Yeah.
And all the basically all the main what you call it, the what's the word I'm looking for, the television channels or whatnot, you know, all that stuff is ran by the CIA, man. So they put all the homosexuality, the witchcraft, the sorcery, to you know, the subliminally bug out the people's minds, man.
Right.
You know, so this place is truly the land of sorcery, witchcraft, and whoredoms, man.
Right.
You know,
You go into Hollywood, man. You know, Hollywood goes back to the holly tree, man, which the ancient druids used to use to conjure up spells.
There you go.
You know, so that shit goes to show you that whole place is witchcraft, man. Which when you go there, for brothers that actually been to Hollywood, man, that shit has a demonic vibe to it, man.
Okay.
You know? That whole Hollywood Boulevard, all that shit is demonic, bro.
Okay.
Hey, are we the part again where he said, give his neighbor drink?
Woe to him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth thy bottle to him, and maketh him drunk also, that thou mayest look onto their nakedness.
Hey, if you keep one thing about America, which is also a thing that's gonna bump up this World War III, America pushes this thing about you know, child labor laws and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But then they encourage countries like China, Taiwan to put their children into slavery.
Yeah.
And then they try to demonize these countries. Oh, these countries, they treat their children bad, man. They have the sweatshops. But who's buying all the shit from the sweatshops?
Exactly.
America. So then that's part of them, you know what I'm saying, giving them the drink, like, hey, man, you know, we gonna pay y'all to do it like this here. And then these American corporations like Nike and all these Jordan, all these companies, they go over there and they set this shit up and they oppress the people there. And then they say, oh, well, look, China, Taiwan, they oppressing their people, man.
Right.
That's part of that. Hey, you know what I'm saying? That's part of that. Give your neighbor the drink so you can see him exposed. And he also does that with you everyday people, man. You know what I'm saying? He puts out with the philosophies that he deems okay. Now, like, you know, like when I was a kid, it wasn't no such thing as no fucking Egyptology, man. Now every time I look on social media, all I see is a bunch of Egyptologists, black women, God, and all this shit, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because he let that vibe get pushed out there, man. So the same way he'll do it with a country, if he can do it with a nation, why can't he do it within a nation that he runs?
And he does that to Jake, man.
Hypocritical nation.
Why you think in every Jake neighborhood is full of damn liquor stores, pawn shops, gun stores, you know, things like that to destroy you, man. You know, so that he does that on purpose. And then goes to the Most High, look at your people, man. You know, the accuser of our brother.
He sets up these base ass Jakes to be the leaders and voices of your people. Because what, like right now, like, just, you know, not to go on a rant, but like, you got fucking Cardi B. She's like the voice of Jake. This shit, man.
Trying to take off a Bernie Sanders shit. Don't know what the hell she talking about.
Come on, man. These damn sodomites speaking for Jake. You know, that's why, man. Hey, this place is through, man.
Hey,
you know.
You peep, it did. What was man? Nipsey Hussle. What Nipsey Hussle was doing, he was promoting the chip, man. We talking about going in getting the digital currency, man. He's completely leading our people completely. And niggas uphold this nigga. He on mirrors and shit now. You know what I'm saying, man? Just completely off, man.
It says, "Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory."
Yeah, shameful spewing, man. Shameful spewing should be on thy glory, man. A shameful spewing is the thing of this place right now, man. Everything is being put out in the forefront, man. This is why the world hates this place, man. This is why these other nations are forming alliances with each other to blow this place up, man. Okay, this is all by the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah, man. Proverbs what? Chapter 1, verse 21. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord.
21 and 1.
21 and 1. Salakia. You know? So he's preparing the minds of these leaders to come against this place, man. All right? Because, hey, in order for the kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Shah to be established, this place got to go, man. But Jake, the majority of our people can't deal with that. You know?
Hey, to land back on what you said, when we get back in the scripts, you have China who said that U.S. soldiers placed the so-called coronavirus that they was behind pushing that in China, Then you got America. You got a bunch of lawyers talking about they're going to sue China for the creation of the coronavirus.
See?
It emanated from there, and that they didn't, inform the rest of the world. So you got lawyers and people saying they're going to sue China, and then you got China saying the same thing about America, showing you that's where we are. That's where we are at this time. Yeah. And you still got all the other major players who are against America too.
Right.
You going into North Korea. They still flexing. They still Hey, they hate America.
Iran.
You still got Iran. You still got Russia.
Yep.
You still got all these other nations that's against America.
That's beautiful, brother. Because in the midst of this COVID-19 scare, niggas forgot about World War III.
Yep.
Y'all forgot about the missiles.
Yep.
Hey, the nuclear missiles still coming.
That's right.
Hey, niggas been saying it's been a hell of a year for 2020. They were saying, in January we had the threat of World War III. The threat of World War III never ended.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It didn't go away just because it's not pushed in the mass media.
Just because COVID is here.
Yeah, just no, we ain't go. Nah, man, these people still fucking hate you, man.
God.
Niggas retarded, man.
God.
That's all I can say on that.
Hey, but but World War III is taking place, man. It's proxy wars going on in the Middle East, man.
Yep.
People don't understand that, man. These proxy wars are going to turn into major wars, man.
Yep.
Okay, so right now, COVID-19 got to be the scapegoat, man.
Yeah.
Right now, get the planet Earth to focus on COVID while all this other shit is popping right now. So when this shit hit the fan, you ain't gonna know what came, man.
Yep.
Right.
That's right, bro.
Yeah, Revelation 18 and 3.
Revelation 18 and 3. For all nations have drunken of her wine.
Yep.
Of the wrath of her fornication.
Yep. All nations have drinking the wine of America, man. That's why you got homosexuality pushed all around the world, sodomy being pushed, women's rights.
Yep.
All types of
all that shit.
Yeah, democracy.
Yep.
These foreign policies that America has been enforcing on these other lands. To the point where it has destroyed these other nations, man. Like it tells you in Jeremiah 51 that the nations have become mad. And that's twofold, man. Literally being mad out of their minds and being mad meaning they're pissed off at America, man. So heavy times are to come, man, and you're witnessing that, man. Okay, go ahead, Op.
For the nations have been drunken of the wine of her wrath, of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
Yep.
And the merchants of the earth are wrecks, Salakia. And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich. Throw in abundance of her delicacies.
Through the abundance of our delicacies. Yep. So the question is, how did America become rich?
Mm-hmm.
It came rich through what? Slavery.
Yep.
Which was what? Free labor. It's military power. Okay, because this devil was blessed with the sword to go into every land that he chooses to, and to oppress the people and to steal the resources, man.
Yep.
Scripture said that they oppress a man in their own house, even a man in his own heritage, man.
Yep.
So this is how this place has become waxing rich. All right. Also through his his scientific technology, man.
Yep.
He has the power to it tells you in Revelation that he has the power to make fire fall down from heaven, man.
Yep.
So through all these things, is this how this place became rich? But now we're in the time where what? It's being all turned upside down, man. Now we're in the fall of Babylon. Okay? Go ahead.
And Esau come in your country, take your country, and have you paying taxes off your resources to him.
Right.
That's what Esau does. Hey, that's why you got Jakes over Africa right now speaking French.
Yep.
And in different places you got people speaking French. The so-called Native American, Latinos speaking Spanish. Hey, you got the Brazilians speaking Portuguese. Why is that? Because Esau came into their lands, conquered them, and had them use their own resources and pay taxes on their own resources to Esau.
Yeah, that's like in Canada too, man. Because there's a lot of Gadites in Canada, man.
Yep.
They got them speaking French up there, man.
Come on, man.
He go everywhere and oppress you, and then he teach you how to live. Like you ain't got your own customs and shit.
Yep. That's why the scriptures say that I have seen the wicked prosper like a green bay tree, man. Going back to what? The prosperity, man. This devil has went around the world, and he's oppressed. He has all the wealth and resources, man. He's everywhere, man. And that wicked going back to Esau Edom, man. Going back to that what? Tyrannical, mighty oppressor, man, as that word breaks down to, man.
Right.
So that's him, man. He is the wicked and violent man that the Bible speaks of, man. It ain't hard to tell. It ain't hard to tell.
Hey, one real quick before you go back to that.
God.
Micah 2, and I started one.
God.
Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
Yep, that's the devil.
When the morning is light, they practice it. because it is in the power of their hand.
God.
Verse 2, the point, and they covet fields and take them by violence.
Come on, man. Like the brother just mentioned.
Yep.
This devil can go into anybody's land and take it by the sword. Go ahead.
And houses and take them away, so they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage.
There you go, man.
Yep.
This man is all up in the Middle East. He all up in Ishmael's land.
Yep.
All up in Elam's land, Moab.
Yep.
He up there with Russia. He everywhere, man.
But that wasn't enough for him, so he had to go to space.
Come on, man.
Right. Yeah, this nigga greedy, man.
Come on, man.
Esau, you can't satisfy him. Man.
You can't, man. This nigga got worldwide surveillance, man.
Yeah.
This nigga got satellites all in orbit over the earth that's giving people radiation poisoning.
Yep.
All right. He's locking everything down. This nigga locked down the beach.
Damn.
How you lock down the beach?
Damn.
You see what I'm saying? He locking down everything, but this is the power in his hand.
Yeah.
You see?
Earth is given to him.
The earth is giving it to the hand of the wicked, man. Okay, so that scripture gives you more meaning.
Yep.
You know, who is the man that's ruling? It's him, man.
Right. Esau, man.
You know,
You want to show you that? Hey, that's the so-called white man. That's
Yeah.
starting with Alexander the Great, man.
Yep.
Did he not do this?
Yep.
Did he not go
He started
throughout
setting it
the different parts of the world
Yep.
that was known at that time and conquer all those all
Come
those
on.
lands, man?
Yep.
This is his. That's they descendant, man.
Yep.
You know. So this the same man that started doing that back then, man.
God.
Yahweh Shemel Shah allowed him to do this so he can show his power when he brings the devil down, man.
Exactly. Esau is the so-called white man. It ain't Japhet. Okay, it ain't Ishmael. For all them clown ass Israelites that try to beat around the fact that Esau is the so-called white man, man.
Yep.
Okay, Esau can no longer run away from his true identity. He can no longer. The scriptures say he can no longer hide himself, man.
Right.
Okay, that's the time we in, man. And shout out to you brothers on the comment board, man. I saw the Elder Monagon, the brother out there from Canada. I saw that. It got Tazamak just jumped on there. Shalom, Mak. Shalom to all you brothers that's getting edified in the spirit of power. Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. You know, we pray this live stream be edifying, man. Jump back into that.
God, it's back in Revelation 18 and verse 4.
Yep.
And they heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people."
Right now, hold on. The scriptures say I heard another voice from heaven. All right, and that's the voice of Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. That's going to be speaking in the Lashawan Kodash. All right, in the Paleo Hebrew, in the Hebrew tongue, man. Okay, we were taught by our apostles that we're actually going to hear the voice of the Lord from the heavens as the chariots come in and beam up the elect, man. That's heavy, man.
You hear that trumpet?
You're going to hear the sound of the trumpet, man.
That war cry,
Yep.
man. Hey, that's gonna be it, man.
Come on, man.
Turn call.
This coming, man.
Yep.
Read that again, huh?
It's Revelations 18 and 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people,
Yep.
and ye have Salakia, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plague."
Right. So come out of her, ye my people, man. All right. This is getting into the deliverance of the elect, man. Going up onto those chariots. To prove that, give me Revelation 11 and 11. All right, Revelation 11 and verses 11 through 12. Just to prove that this is the elect getting beamed up on the chariots, man, on the so-called what the world calls UFOs, man. Come out of her, ye my people, man. That you may not be, that you take not part of her plagues, man, because the Lord gonna fuck this bitch up.
Okay. This is Revelations 11 and 11.
Con.
And after 3 days, and hath the spirit of life from Yahweh entered to them, and they stood upon their feet, and with great fear fell upon them which saw them, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, "Come up hither." And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them.
There you go. That's straight to the point.
Yeah.
All right. They ascended up into heaven in a cloud. Okay. We know the chariots are known in the scriptures as clouds. All right. And it said their enemies beheld them, man, meaning that 2/3, all right, Esau and these nations are going to see the elect get beamed up into those massive chariots, man. Okay. There's no getting around that, man. Okay. We know exactly what these vehicles, these angelic vehicles are going to do, man. All right. Salvation and destruction is going to come from those vehicles,
That's
man.
right.
Okay. So this is the time we in, man. Any day, man, this could happen, man.
That's right.
You know, keep reading that Revelation. You have something?
Back in 11?
Back in
18, right?
18, yeah.
Quick precept while you're going back to 18.
Come.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 5. We quoted earlier.
Beautiful,
1.
beautiful.
It says, This shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the faces such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors.
Yep.
Verse 2. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear.
Yep.
and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation,
Mm-hmm.
so far beyond all that they had looked for. And they, repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit, shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometime in derision and a proverb of reproach.
Mm-hmm.
We fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor.
Right. We were saying this before in the previous lesson back, that you people are going to be the fools in that day, man. See, right now, the men of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the scriptures say we're fools for Yahweh Shah's sake, man.
Yeah.
But in that day, we ain't gonna be the fools, man. Lord willing, we be part of the elect, man.
That's right.
Y'all gonna grow, like I said, y'all gonna groan within your own mind as you see in these chariots lift these men up,
Yeah.
and you gonna know that's your ass.
That's right.
These are the men that we had in derision. These were the men that we scoffed at. That you know, these men that were claiming that they were servants of the Lord. These were truly them.
They weren't crazy after all.
They really wasn't crazy. While damn missiles coming down on your ass.
Yeah.
You see? Hopefully the missile say "I told you so" on the missile as it come down.
Now they'll say it in the fire.
Yeah.
Most likely we talking to them.
Right. Yeah, that's heavy.
Man.
Hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushua gonna be talking to these niggas while they burning in that fire, man. Probably cursing your ass out.
Like,
You know?
what was the Boosie daughter when he came home? He's like, I told you, niggas. I told you.
Come on,
I
man.
told you. That's how it's gonna be, man. Nope.
Damn. Go ahead, Hey, hey, like you said, hey, we can't even break these scriptures down in words to give you the full definition of this thing, man. Like the ones that's gonna get caught up in the destruction, you just gonna have to see it to believe it, man.
Yeah.
You know?
It's obvious, man. It's obvious what's going on.
Come on, man.
Hey.
They can see it.
Hey, some people is different types of people. Like, well, one type of person, some people have to see it to believe it, and some can hear it and say nah, or watch things and say nah. I can see enough to know. Nah. The end of this place, it's gonna be 200 million missiles. I think it's Come on, man.
Overkill.
Could you imagine how that's gonna be? Shit, one missile could take out probably a state.
Look at the side of Texas.
200 million, man.
Come on, man. And then the earth rocket to and fro like a drunkard. So fucking mountains is collapsing, big ass gaping holes is forming in the ground. You know what I'm saying? People falling through sinkholes and shit. Tsunamis, man. Come on, man.
Is that not enough just to
Come on?
That's enough to put in your head, and that still ain't enough.
Right, niggas watch 2012 and just be like, oh, damn, that shit crazy. You don't think about like, yo, that shit can happen, yo.
Yeah.
You know, the Lord, you don't know what the Lord is going, how he's going to do it, but we know when the missiles hit, though, if you don't get hit with the missile directly, that lake of fire is going to sweep over you. You're going to be looking like Sarah Connor Terminator, man.
Yep.
You're going to feel that all the way to your spirit. Your spirit is going to burn in that fire, man. It's not going to be no quick death.
Calm. Yep. Go ahead, we'll finish off the chapter, and that'll be it.
Back in Revelations, verse 18, back in verse 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh have remembered her iniquities.
Yep.
Reward her even as she has rewarded you, and double unto her, according to her works. And the cup which she hath filled to her double.
Right. Give me Jeremiah 50 and 15. All right, because this is recompense, man. Calm.
Jeremiah 50 and 15.
Yep, this is recompense right here. Okay, because they said that the sins of Babylon have reached unto heaven, man. Okay, so the Lord has a great disdain, a great disgust for this place, man. Okay, you niggas talking about God bless America, man. Pray for America. You niggas out of your mind, man.
Yep.
Saying God bless a place that, like you said, you can't tell if a woman is a fucking woman.
Come on, man.
You know, that's you people are you are disgusted in the head, man.
Yes. So, hey, Isaiah 1, where it said they can't be mollified with women.
Yeah.
These niggas are sick. They sick. I think Jeremiah the 2nd chapter say something similar about how you can't be washed.
Yeah.
With soap.
Yeah, because these niggas, I've had a nigga actually tell me that, well, I don't see nothing wrong with dealing with a tranny, man. She's a woman now, ain't she? Like, nigga, what? But niggas think like that, though. Wasn't the radio nigga Mr. C? You get talked off by the goddamn trannies and shit, man. Like, niggas like to think that shit like that is okay, bro. That's you gotta go, man. Yeah. The Lord gotta destroy you niggas. Because the Lord didn't create us to be degenerates. He created us to be a nation of kings and priests, man.
Okay.
That's why you gotta be cleansed with that fire, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, the soap ain't gonna do it with your boys, man.
I don't know.
God.
Hey, Jeremiah 50. I'm gonna start at 14.
Go ahead, bro.
Okay?
Yep.
Jeremiah 50 and 14, it reads, "Put yourself in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows.
Yep.
For she hath sinned against the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
So that's the missiles y'all forgot about, man.
Yep.
Y'all forgot about that, man. Hey, the Lord is going to allow these nations to shoot missiles on this place, man. Go ahead, out.
Shoot against her round about. She have given her hand. Her foundations are fallen.
Mm-hmm.
Her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
There you go. That's recompense. Go ahead.
Take vengeance upon her as she have done, do unto her.
Yep. So this is the vengeance of the Lord's temple right here, man. All these things that are happening to this place, the gradual breakdown, all right, the division within the government, all of that shit, man. The hate, all these things. This is the vengeance of the Lord's temple. You see?
All right.
Jump down to verse 29 in that same chapter.
All right.
And then we'll jump back to that.
All right. So this is Jeremiah 50 and 29. It reads, call together the archers against Babylon, all ye that bend the bow.
Yep.
Camp against it round about. Let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her work, according to all that she have done.
Mm-hmm.
Do unto her. For she have been proud against the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
Yep.
Against the Holy One of Israel.
Right.
Mhm.
Because America doesn't feel like they can be touched, man.
Yep.
Like I said, you got this devil and his great pride that he thinks that he's going to go to war with the Most High and win, man. You
God.
know? So that's, the Lord's about to greatly humble this place, man.
God, greatly. That was it, right?
Kind of.
Yeah. Finish that out. Finish that out. Yep.
Back in Revelations 18 and verse 6.
Yep.
Reward her as she has rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works, and the cup which she have filled, fill unto her double.
Yep.
How much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously,
Mm-hmm.
so much torment and sorrow give her, for she saith in her heart, I will sit a queen, and I am no widow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 'cause they got that saying in the world, laugh now, cry later.
Yep.
This place is about to be wailing, man.
God.
You know? The other nations are going to wail for this place, but they know that they cash cow is going down. Man.
Yep.
You know?
And shall see no sorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore shall her plagues come in one day.
And that's pride, though.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? For a person to say in their own mind that I will never see adversity,
Mhm.
hey, the Lord gonna jack your ass up, man.
You can just look at past events, past people that got that saying declaring they was untouchable, man. Look at the Titanic, man.
Yep.
Esau talking about, well, not even God can think this, and look what happened to
Oh,
it.
God.
man.
The same day.
Same day, man. You know,
One trip.
you got niggas talking about, well, hey, Jesus come down here and say, "Oh, whoop his ass," like Conor McGregor, and got his ass whooped right after he said that, man.
God.
You know, so the Lord is not with pride, man.
Yep.
Yep.
Every time, if these Edomites had any type of wisdom about it, they would see anytime that anybody gets proud, man, the Lord humbles their ass greatly, man.
Yep.
God.
Hey, all these civilizations too from the past,
Yeah.
like the Roman Empire and all of them before, all of them came and all of them fell.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know,
Look at Nebuchadnezzar, man.
Yep.
You know, the Lord had him in the grass eating fucking, had him in the fields eating grass with the cattle and shit.
Yep.
You know? And what he do when he got his sense back? He praised the Lord.
That's right.
But this devil was so proud. He's to this day come down and saying that there is no God, man.
God.
You know, because I'm God.
Y'all gonna find out that the Lord is not mocked.
Nah,
That's
man.
right.
You know, you're gonna reap what you sow. Go ahead.
Revelation 18 and 8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire.
Yep.
For strong is the Lord Yahweh who judgeth her,
Keep going.
and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall
Be well.
bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning.
Right, because the destruction of America is gonna be televised, man.
Yep.
And how is that gonna happen through those satellites, man?
Yep.
They got hundreds of thousands, millions of satellites all in orbit, man.
Yep.
So hey, the Lord is gonna make sure that the world sees that big event.
The
Go-
revolution will be televised.
Yeah, the revolution will be televised. That's right. Go ahead, Doc.
Verse 10. Standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for 1 hour is thy judgment come.
Yep.
And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore.
Right, because World War III ain't gonna be that long, man. Okay, they got missiles that can get over here less than 30 minutes, man.
Yep.
All right, what Putin over there in Russia, they said they got the missile called Satan 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hypersonic missile.
Yeah, hypersonic missiles. China got the I forgot the name of the missile they had over there.
The East Wind.
The East Wind, yeah, the East Wind, man. So they got the technology.
Yeah, that is.
They got the superior technology to get these missiles over here quickly, man. So that's why when the scriptures say that Babylon's going to be destroyed in 1 hour, it's going to be just that, man. This ain't going to be no long out, drawn out tribulation, man. The Lord going to blow this bitch up and the kingdom of heaven going to be established.
This shit gonna be like a Tyson fight, man.
Come.
He ain't coming out the first round, man.
Kai, you crazy.
Go ahead.
I got a quick precept.
Go ahead.
Hey, that was good. Hey, 2nd Ezra 12 and let's start at we'll go right to point 3. And I saw and behold, there appeared no more, and the whole body of the eagle was burnt, so that the earth was in great fear.
Mm-hmm.
Then awakened I out of the trouble and trance of mind, and from great fear and said unto my spirit. So you gonna know, hey, this whole system of the Edomites is gonna be completely destroyed. Completely destroyed. This place is gonna be eviscerated. This place has got to go. It's gonna be burned to the core. Ain't nothing gonna remain of this place.
Nothing.
It's gonna be a dream, a nightmare. Brothers like to say, this is gonna be a distant nightmare. So the whole eagle gonna get destroyed. So if you down with the eagle, you down with Esau and his ways, you gonna get destroyed right with him.
That's it.
Join in hand. The wicked shall not go unpunished.
That's it. There ain't no other way. There is no other plain way we can make this to you, man. If you can't get this, hey, you weren't meant to receive it. That's it. Go ahead, Op.
Verse 12. The merchandise of gold and silver and pretentious stones and pearls and fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and all thine wood and all manner of vessels of your what is it?
Ivory.
Oh, ivory, and all manner of vessels of precious wood and of brass and iron and marble.
And that's happening right now, man.
Yep.
What you reading?
Trade.
Yeah, everybody that do trade.
Yep.
All these things are happening right now, man. No shipments is coming in.
Yep.
The docks are low. All right, they're cutting off the food supply. This is prophecy. Go ahead, Op.
Okay. And the
Cinnamon.
and the cinnamon and odors and ointments and frankincense and wine and oil and fine flour and wheat and beasts and sheep and horses and chariots and slaves and souls of men, the fruits that thou have lusted after are departed from thee.
Ooh.
And all the things that were dainty and goodly are departed from thee.
Yeah, all these things are departed, man. No jobs.
Yep.
Okay, the merchandise, the goods, the food, precious stones, everything that made this place so called great, man. The Lord is cutting that shit off, man.
Yep.
Okay,
Bringing it low.
bringing it low. Go ahead, Op.
And thou shalt find them no more at all.
Thou shall find them no more at all. Like we just said earlier, the article that came out a few days ago or a few weeks ago, they're cutting off all the non-essentials, man. So you can't go buy clothes, you can't go buy seeds to grow food, and different other items that you can't get out of the stores, man. So they're slowly cutting these things off. Go ahead.
The merchants of these things, which were made rich by her, shall stand afar off for the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing,
Mm-hmm.
and saying, Alas, alas, that great city that was clothed with fine linen and purple and scarlet and decked with gold and pretentious stones and pearls, for in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught.
Come to nothing. Go ahead.
And everything
Shipmaster.
shipmaster and the company and ships and the sailor and as many as trade by sea stood afar off.
Yep.
And cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, What city is like unto this great city?
Mm-hmm.
And they casted dust on their heads and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, Alas, alas, the great city, wherein were made rich all bad ships in the sea by reason of her coastlines
Costliness.
or costliness. For in 1 hour is she made desolate.
And this is spiritual. That's why when Trump was on it when he first came on the scene. What they was pushing trade wars, man. Okay, because all these things affected the economy, man. All the merchants, the ships, they no longer delivering the goods. That's why Trump was pushing everything be made from America. You know, everything is going to come out of America. They're getting ready to cut off doing all businesses with the other nations, man. Everything is going to be America made only. You know, so this is the prophecy that's coming to pass, man. You know, go ahead, Op.
In verse 20, rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for Yahweh have avenged you on her.
Right, showing you that, and that's reincarnation, showing you that the prophets are here in America, man. They're here to this day because the Lord said that He have revenged you on her, man. This is the vengeance of the Lord's temple, man.
That's right.
Go ahead, Op.
And the mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all.
Right, and that great millstone is the nuclear missiles, man. All right. Ultimately, those ICBMs that's going to totally evaporate this place, man.
That's right.
Okay, keep going.
And the voice of the harpers, and the musicians, and the pipers, and the trumpeters shall be heard no more at all in thee.
Now what's happening right now? What's happening with these musicians?
Music being brought low.
The daughters of music being brought low, man. Hey, these musicians is losing millions of dollars because they ain't got shows to perform. You see what I'm saying? All of that, man. And you can speak on it, brother. You know.
Hey, you ain't gonna be here crank that Soldier Boy no more. Hey, the Most High about to take away all this trash music. You know, He about to take away all the sound of grinding. You know how you go into the city and you hear the hustle and bustle of the city. All that's being brought. That's
shit quiet.
Being shut. It's straight quiet. You know, we're showing you those were all booming businesses at one point. All these multi-million-dollar and billion-dollar corporations are coming to nothing.
Done.
Hey, and just to go into that a little bit more, you got a lot of these artists saying, "Oh, but due to COVID-19, so and so albums pushed back." You got these movie companies, these movie studios talking about they might be going out of business because they can't. You know what I'm saying? Because it costs a lot of money to film, man. So when you got to keep pushing shit back, and you got to retain these like locations and all that type of shit, you just losing money, man. So a lot of places it's going out of business. What was the first thing to go was your entertainment, man.
That's why they said, I saw an article, they said Hollywood is getting ready to come to your living room TV. Because the movie theaters are going bankrupt, man. AMC, all these big giant movie lines, they out of there, man. Hey, call Halayim like Yahweh Shah, you know.
He's beautiful, man.
He take away all the entertainment, all the folly, man. This is beautiful.
He
man.
said he was gonna do it though.
He said he was gonna do it. We read it.
He said he's gonna do it. All the mirth of the land is gone.
That's it.
Sit your ass down and get this word.
Hey, what Kendra say? Sit down and be humble. You know.
That's right.
Shall be found no more in thee,
God.
And the sound of the millstone shall be heard no more at all in thee.
God.
Oh, that's the verse.
Nah, you in there.
Okay, Verse 23. And the light of the candle shall shine no more at all in thee, and the voice of the bridegroom and of the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee.
Hey, that's just true. Because it said the light of the candle. It's not gonna be shown no more at all in thee. Hey, this truth is likened unto that. You know, in the scriptures. So this truth is gonna be taken away. You gonna see in that day, in that dark day, when you're looking for the prophets to and fro from sea to sea, scriptures say, you're gonna see then the people gonna be wailing and lamented because the truth, they ain't gonna be able to have access to the truth. You know, so it ain't gonna shine no more. It ain't gonna be here. They ain't gonna be a part of the Lord's work anymore. He gonna pull. He said he gonna make the prophet's mouth tongue cleave to their mouth. He gonna make it where we won't speak no more. We ain't gonna be out here.
Lights out.
So you ain't gonna hear that, and that's gonna be a real dark time because this truth is the only thing that's any light because this place is completely dark.
It's beautiful,
you know,
beautiful.
For thy merchants were the great men of the earth, for by thy sorceries were all nations deceived. And in her was found blood of the prophets and the saints and of all that were slain upon the earth.
Right, you know, because there's certain men in the truth, you know, that's gonna, you know, have to die for the faith, but they're gonna be raised back up in righteousness, man. They're gonna be with the Lord, man. According to what 1 Thessalonians chapter 4.
The work's gonna follow them.
The work's gonna follow them, man. You know, but the point is that this place is doomed, man.
Yep.
You know, and we're seeing that how the Lord is, like we said, he gradually shut everything down little by little to the point where that great destruction is going to take place, and that's it.
Yep.
You know, so we're witnessing these things play out right before our eyes. You brothers out there and you sisters that believe and that's watching these videos, you're actually seeing prophecy happen right before your face, man. Okay, the end is happening in your lifetime, man.
Right.
It ain't gonna happen when you up in age and you got gray hairs and shit, man.
Right.
This thing is happening right now as we speak, man.
Yep.
So call Halayim La Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. You know, but and we pray that this live camp was edifying, man. You know, hope you brothers was edify you brothers that tune in to water for your comments and precepts. You know, but until the next time, we're gonna close this thing out by saying call Halayim La Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakakwadash. All right, double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us this truth and who rule well. And double salutation to all you Akim out there laboring in the house of David that's pushing his word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom to you, brothers.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Let him stay.
That was beautiful.